Hey guys, we are back and we are doing some origami. My cousin will be doing the origami. I will be I'll be doing commentary on her commentary, okay? And over to you.
Did you put the puppy? No, I don't want the towel down on because she'll pee on the towel. I'd rather she pee on the floor.
So first you start with a square piece of paper. Then you're going
on the towel already, Dakota?
I just put it over the wet spot.
Then you're going to fold it straight up.
Do you need to go in your crate and go back to bed? Let's see if you'll go back to bed.
Make a nice crease.
Here.
So we make a triangle.
Then you open it back up.
So it's split down the middle like you would a
Should be
sandwich.
like this. And then
Are you tired, puppy?
you fold it up again.
Maybe you need a nap.
So we fold it in half again. And if it's a perfect square, then it will match up perfectly. If it's not a perfect square, it will not match up perfectly.
And then you're going to flip it over.
So you basically have a kite shape at the moment. Right?
And then
Right, cousin?
right. And then you take one end. Did I mention you have to flip it over at the end?
Yeah, you mentioned that.
And then you fold it exactly in half.
Fold it like you would a card.
Exactly. You crease it. Then you open it.
You basically
And then-
have the English flag now.
And then you fold up.
Again, like a card.
This is where it gets tricky.
So watch carefully.
So after you've creased all of the ends, you're going to unfold it completely. So it should sit unbalanced. So go this way or this way. And then you're going to take this part of it right here, like this, and hold it. And then this part. And then you're going to fold in. So it's going to look like this, like a diamond, kite. Just like this. When you're done with that step, you're going to take, you'll notice that there are multiple ends on this triangle, diamond. There's multiple ends. You're going to take one of those. You're going to carefully open the flap without ripping the paper. And then you're going to fold down.
We play in turns here. You wait until your turn comes around.
Yes.
You go.
Oh.
How much did you guys?
Always play clockwise.
How much did you guys bet so far?
I did one. Well, yeah, we gotta wait until.
Oh yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
order.
You're fast? Yeah.
Then you're going to flip it over. And you're going to do the same exact thing. So carefully open the paper. And then fold.
Looks simple enough, but it's harder than it looks.
Once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty easy. I made a whole bouquet of these one time.
Well, my teachers got given a bouquet of makeshift roses of that type.
So when you're done, you'll notice that you have it on both sides. The next
Starting
thing
to
that
look
you're
like a
going to do-
fish.
Kind of. Next thing that you're going to do is you're going to flip this specific part all to one side. Then you're going to do the same thing. Open the paper, make sure it's loose, and then you're going to fold in a tight end, which means it's going to be tight on both edges. Then you flip it over.
And do the exact same thing. It's
Exactly.
all about symmetry, people.
Yes, at first. Actually, it's kind of the same. But so then you're going to flip it over to one side.
Oh, the dog has an ear infection. Look.
And then,
That's the dog's beard.
you're going to do your last fold.
Do you have three of kind or?
It already looks like a kite. I still say it looks like a kite.
Where's the paper? Who's got the paper?
So what you're gonna do, if both sides at the top are split like this,
Where's it at?
you'll notice that there should be the same exact amount of paper on both sides. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna flip this till it's blank and doesn't have the two sides. So you're gonna flip this over, and you'll notice that this part has more paper than this. So you're gonna find the part that is blank, and you're gonna flip it over. And now there should be even amounts of paper on each side. Next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take the entire bottom piece of this, the closed end, and you're going to flip it up to the very top of the kite looking fold so far.
So you're basically making a pentagon now, right?
Basically, yes. And then you make sure it's creased nice and good. Then you just unfold it.
Back into a kite.
This can get a little bit tricky, so what you want to do is you see this end right here, where there's two openings. You're going to fold this part back and fold these two little flaps in. You're going to do it on the same exact side. So it would look like this. But when you open it, you're just going to fold this little part inside. Make
So
sure it's
it looks like a
creased.
kite within a kite.
Yes. Make sure it's creased. And then you're going to take this entire piece and fold it right back up. And you'll do the same as well on the other side. Except this time, you're going to take the entire bottom, still closed, and put it to the way top.
Again, making a pentagon.
Yes, there should be a pentagon. Once you crease it nicely, and it's even, you're going to unfold it again. This time, when you open it, you'll see both two flaps which are separated, and then you'll see the one that you just folded. So, you're going to see this flap right here. You're going to push it back just a little bit, not all the way back like this, but just push it back a little bit. And then you'll take these two flaps on the bottom, and you'll fold them inside. Just like how I did on the other one. Exactly the same. Just make sure that they're even now, because it's going to matter later. And you do the exact same on the other side.
Yet again, you have a kite within a kite.
Kite within a kite. And then you flip it all the way back up. Make sure it's back to normal. Then you notice that on each side it's the same. But on this little side you have a bit more paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to open the paper like this. And you're going to do the exact same on the other side. This time you will not need to fold neither up nor down. So, because of course you already did that the first round when you were doing this one. So it's pretty much all the same from here. You go back, you fold. You want to make sure that this stays along with the crease, it's not going like this.
I had to keep it down a little bit because it was almost at the top of the neck. Okay? So try and remake the kite within a kite like you did last time.
Yes. Kite within a kite, except this time there's two little chicken leg looking pieces at the top.
Beep, 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 beep.
Then you're gonna fold up.
I make my own sound effects.
Then you, of course, flip it over again. You do the same. It's pretty easy after you do it for a while.
You can make an entire bouquet of these.
I actually did for my teacher.
For my teachers, I literally just gave them a glow stick and a tub of chocolate. They all loved it.
Kite within a kite, except this time it's a diamond.
This is the old one.
And then the two chicken leg looking things at the top, and then you fold up. So at this point you have a diamond. So what you're going to do now is from the bottom where it's closed, you're going to lay it down. And then
What are you looking at?
you're going to fold just like this. Just like this. The closed part at the bottom should go from narrow to wide. And then you'll see two little flaps of paper that are sticking out, which is good. But what you don't want to do is take both ends of the paper and fold it. Otherwise it will look like this. It should not look like that. It will look like this if you did it right. And you're going to do the same with the other side.
I want to put a warning on this. Just warning, this is boring. I'm kidding.
And then you'll see exactly symmetrically the same thing. They're the same. You're going to flip it over and do the exact same thing. So narrow at the closed bottom, and then it will get wider at the top.
Like the other side.
Exactly like the other side.
There's a lot of repeating in this, guys.
And there's going to be more. When you're done, you'll notice both sides have the fold in. So again, you'll open up.
An 11 of clubs.
And then you can do the same exact thing.
She ripped it, guys.
Everyone-
She ripped it.
Everyone makes mistakes, of course, but that
She
one was-
ripped it.
Just kidding, it was on purpose. Just kidding. Okay, this just looks neat. Exactly the same, except for this, of course. You don't want the rip to be the same, but whatever. And then you're going to turn it around and do the same thing. Same side, same thing.
I'm surprised I kept videoing. I'm in the same spot.
It will look just like this. When you're done,
Kidding me.
let go.
It looks like a bird. It looks like a bird. Hey, look, we got a TIE fighter. We got a starfighter.
Next thing that you're going to do, you'll need a pencil for this. Normally, a number 2 pencil, Dixon Ticonderoga would be perfectly fine. But this time I'm using a lead pencil. So,
You
we're
mean
gonna
graphite?
do graphite, whatever. And then what we're going to do, see how you have the open sides? You're going to take this side and straighten it out. Make sure the ends stay closed. And you take this, and you just want to roll. This part might come up a little bit, but it's fine. It will close back down when everything's done. You will take it out. And in the end, you could do the same thing, just if you want it to be a bit more curly, I guess. But we're going to do it on this side.
I feel like I'm gonna turn into one of those DIY channels. Everybody's speaking slow.
It's good to wait about 10 seconds before you take it out completely.
I was singing in one of my videos. It was because I got bored while playing my video game and I ran out of things to say, so I'm just sitting there singing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You know I'm getting you guys in the video, right?
What?
I'm getting you guys in voices.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And done. At the end, when you're done, if you want to make the sides curlier, you're very welcome to do that. You want to crease the ends to make sure that they stay.
Tape will work too.
Zach, where are you going?
No, I'm not leaving.
Well, I know you're not, because you're gonna play card game with us, you're gonna stay here. And
Well, I need to wash this apple. Apples are not sticky.
yes, they are.
Just make sure you may have to repeat the curling at the end because once you've closed all the sides, it's just, it may look better that way.
I didn't know that.
Try not to rip the paper. I know it may seem hard at first, especially your first time, but as long as you stay focused, think about what you're doing, it's likely that the paper won't rip. I'm going to curl it one last time.
No, you can't look at both of them. You choose, the first one that you pick up, you look at, and if you don't want that one, then you take the other one.
There have been better versions, but I do like this flower. So this is what your finished product may look like if you did it exactly how I did.
Or it might look better or worse, depending on how much experience you've had. And
Or how much you listened.
so thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. And I'll see you next time. Bye!